Hoi hoi, you mob. It's Blackie again. I've decided to go live. Rigged up a Blackie custom background on this tank because you could see right through it to all the nonsense and hoo-ha behind it. This is one of my guppy plant tanks, and I'm extra growing out this lovely stringy hair algae. Takes a lot of time, the exact right amount of hair algae growing in your tank. A lot of perseverance, just right. This is a tank of mine. Originally, I wasn't actually going to set this tank up. I was going to keep it on the back burner, but I decided to chuck it up one day, chuck some gravel and some plants and whatnot in it because it does get exposed to sunlight. And eventually I chucked some bristlenose in it, and then I decided to chuck some of my specialera guppies into it. The ones that I thought were super pretty and would make great parents. Like, for example, this little fella doesn't look that awesome, but he's got nice reds and in the right light. He's got a lovely pink about him. Also, there's quite a few female long fin, or ribbon fin guppies. Let's get the terminology right, Blackie. So chucked a few of my ribbon fins in here. This one's quite pretty, but as you can see, like the munted spine. So it's going to go and join the munted guppies with the feste. Now this, where is he gone? Red fella, come back. I do have this pretty spectacular ribbon fin. Sorry about the scratches on the glass. I think I got rorted when I bought it. Yeah, this guy right in the front here. Pretty nice looking male, but male ribbon. They cannot swing their elongated gonopodium around with enough vim and vigour to stick it into the female bits, so they realistically cannot actually mate that much. But I thought I'd give you I had read some things that you could use a nail clipper and cut the long bit off it and make it a wee bit shorter. But, you know, I don't necessarily want to go through that sort of nonsense. Now, I have had, try and get this little guy on camera. I've got two of these ones that have come out with some fluorescent orange and fluorescent green sort of bizzo on them. They are absolutely unlike any guppy I'd seen before. There's one to the back there, up in the floating weeds. Another one in the foreground here. Really hard to get decent footage of them on this piece of crap camera, especially when your floating weeds waft in the way. But really interesting looking coloration. They kind of look Endlerish, but all of my guppies, is, to the best of my knowledge, are just guppies. There's no Endler strains or anything in there, but spectacular looking little fella. I can't wait till both of those ones grow up and get to rooting. So yeah, this is a 3-foot tank. Well, I don't know what that is in your gallon scale, all you American folks. It's just a 3-foot tank, about, not quite, maybe 20 inches tall, maybe 15 front to back. So let's call it a 3-foot tank, as previously described by Blackie. So yeah, this one's growing out some guppies, hopefully getting some nifty ones breeding. Oh, that's right, I did catch some local shrimp recently. Oh, there's a couple from the one of the local creeks. They're just clear shrimp, so I assume people would just call them ghost shrimp or glass shrimp. Absolutely no idea what the scientific names associated with them are, but you know, they're pretty cool. They've already started molting. They're out and about fairly constantly, so they're not too distressed. They're doing all right. I've got bacopa, guppy grass, java moss, duckweed. Who hasn't got duckweed, eh? Got some devil's ivy or pothos, and some other floating kind of nonsense about the top. A little bit of Monte Carlo in the bottom, hoping to get that going because I'd really like that in the big tank. Probably should show you this guy because he's my he's the duck's nuts of the fish in this tank as far as I'm concerned. His colours aren't really showing up on camera as nice as they are in person. He's got some wicked blues. Thanks for coming straight to the camera, little fella. I'll give you a special dog biscuit for that. But yeah, he's quite beautiful. Nice, really nice blues and yellows. He's loving life. Oh, there's Mangle back again. He loves showing off for the girls. Gives them all his good show. So yeah, that's the tank. I suppose while I'm live, I might as well stumble across to the 5-footer. Give you all a look at the how the 5-foot is progressing. So bear with me as the camera probably disconnects from the internet. Looks down at the ground. Ooh, Checo. Buckets. Oh, and there we have the majesty that is my 5-foot planted aquarium. Oh, the colours look kind of funny. Kind of black and whitey and washed out. But anyway, guppies, bristlenose, red cherry shrimp. Good day, red cherry shrimp. You're out of focus. Work on that, would ya? Also on my shrimp catching expedition the other day, I caught myself a local Australian long-armed freshwater prawn. So that's my latest game I like to play at this tank is find the prawn. Where's the prawn? Sometimes it takes a few minutes. It's like, holy dooly. Look at that. It's buried out the wahoo. Crikey, there's more buried to her than shrimp. That's madness. So I assume red cherry shrimp population will boom shortly, which is good. I like them. I like them a lot. Got this beautiful water lily. Spent ages and ages as a submerged plant. Finally took it out of its pot and planted it directly in the substrate, and then within weeks you get these 2 runners, leaves at the surface, new shoots, underwater leaves, just growing massively. Bristlenose out the wahoo as well. Sorry about the focus. This is a crap camera. I think I have referenced that in the past. Oh, this is an interesting point. Right in here in my Java moss, I've got this other little ferny type structure. Oh, finger reflections. Really thick leaf. Just started growing out the wood within the Java moss. Absolutely no idea what it is. I know it's pretty appallingly focused and very difficult to see, but anyone's got any ideas, I'd love to hear them. I've got no idea what it is. Yeah, so we've got some Hygrophila pinnatophyta at the back. Loving that plant. It's just sort of stopped its melt and started to grow. There's new growth down the bottom. Can't remember what that stuff's called. That little fluffy stuff right at the back and here at the front. Out of the local creek as well, so a local version of whatever that is. More bacopa, whatever. Some more guppy grass, Java moss, duckweed. Of course, you got to have your duckweed. Java moss for days. Water lily, Monte Carlo. Trying to get a carpet going through here. How spectacular would that be? Carpet right through, and I've got a piece of val, a local val that grows in the creeks around here. So lots of stuff going on in this tank. Business for days, business for days. That's a 5-foot tank. It's quite large. Originally I was going to house large cichlids in it, and then I thought, no, bugger it, big tank, small fish, that's the way to go. For now anyway, who knows what will happen in the near future. So yeah, I reckon that'll about do yous. Drop me some comments, like and subscribe, although I have a feeling if you're here watching this, you're probably already subscribed. No one searches for what I'd put in my descriptions. And yeah, oh, big old popper bristlenose. He barely ever leaves that cave. So many babies, bristlenose constantly popping up in here. But yeah, anyway, I don't think anyone watches my stuff when I put it live. But yeah, hopefully you check it out on the replay. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your visit. It's been a busy day. These colours are really weirding me out. Can't wait to watch this on a different device and see if those greens and grey contrasts are any different. That's super bizarre. Anyway, like I said, thanks for stopping by. And I'll check yous.